Back on NBA Tonight, Kevin Connors, Jalen Rose in his first career NBA Finals game. Russell Westbrook fell 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. What a debut. 27 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, just 2 turnovers. 12 of his points came in the third quarter, including a 3-point play that gave the Thunder their first lead of the game. OKC never trailed again. Westbrook joined elite company, becoming just the 6th player of the last 25 seasons to post a stat line of at least 25 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds in a finals game. Last player to accomplish that feat, Charles Barkley, back in 1993. Red rims, baby.
Just frustrated myself. Know I could have played harder. And, our coaches and our coaching staff and other guys on the team just emphasize, once I start playing hard, everybody else will follow. And, that's my job. I just know, I can do a lot of other things, other than score the ball for this team. Like you said, 6 assists was great. We was moving the ball well. Just wasn't knocking down shots. And, for us, we're a defensive team. And I think that's what guys don't realize about this team. We're defense first, and we play off our defense. I might have to say start of the third quarter. That's when we start playing our game, start being aggressive, rebounding, pushing the ball, just playing Thunder basketball. I think that's when it started for me.
All right, Jay, I'm going to qualify this statement by saying not a lot of NBA teams have done this all season. But why did the Heat struggle to contain Russell Westbrook so much?
He can do it off the dribble. He's an explosive athlete, and he never lacks for confidence. He hears the talk. He knows about the magazines and the newspapers and people saying his style is what is going to keep his team from winning the championship. But at the point guard position, you are your skill set. And he has to score the basketball consistently in order for this team to win. Now, if he's going to get you 11 assists and 2 turnovers, that's going to be an added bonus because when he gets going, he's an explosive player at his position also that can't too many people match up with, almost in a different manner of Kevin Durant at the small forward position. He's all NBA also. So they have 2 great players. He played like a great player. I expect to see more of that against the matchups that he's getting. Today it was Mario Chalmers. Sometime it was Dwayne Wade.
Speaking of Dwayne Wade, 19 points and 8 assists, but he never really seemed to get into a flow in this game. Jalen, it was the case in the Boston series as well. Why is Dwayne Wade not playing like the Dwayne Wade we're used to?
Anytime you see a scorer, look at 2 things, shot attempts versus points. He was a volume scorer, 19 points, 19 shot attempts. They did a very good job of keeping him off the free throw line, not giving him open looks, and making each possession a possession where he had to work for an easy look, and also playing without fouling. When you're going against a great scorer, putting them on the free throw line a lot of times gives them that rhythm to not work themselves into the game. They didn't allow him to work himself into the game, get the defenders for the Oklahoma City Thunder credit, and the bigs down low contesting, playing without fouling, and getting the rebound, running the other way. They're going to need Dwayne Wade to play an elite level for the Miami Heat if they're going to win a championship.
Have a chance. I mean, Wade has to play well. Meantime, you and I talked about Miami's role players at halftime. We talked about how Battier and Chalmers affected the game. But in the second half, it was the Thunder role players who played well. And if Nick Collison's going to play like this, the Thunder are going to be tough to beat.
The Thunder are one of the only teams in the NBA to have 4 6'10" or above players that they use in their rotation that are effective. We know about KD. Serge Ibaka's the starter along with Kendrick Perkins. The 4th is Nick Collison. He does all of the intangibles. Get offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, loose balls, diving on the floor, giving up his body for charges. Now, all of a sudden, when he's open around the basket, he's able to finish with a dunk. He can make his free throws when he goes to the line. And now the players on the team trust a guy like that because he's doing all of the dirty work. So now when you can reward him with an easy bucket, you're willing to do it. And he's going to get a lot of minutes in this series in particular because it's going to be a lot of pick and rolls. He's more effective out on the perimeter than Kendrick Perkins, playing against pick and rolls and playing against the bigs for the Miami Heat, who are in post-up bigs. Like he got a chance to see Perkins against the Lakers and Bynum, against Tim Duncan with the Spurs. So expect Collison to play more minutes along with Ibaka.
Played 21 minutes in game 1, 8 points, 10 rebounds. In those 21 minutes, he was efficient as well, 4 of 5 from the field. Thunder lead the series 1-0. Meantime, once again, it was the dynamic duo of Durant And Westbrook taking over game one. Durant pumped in 36, including 17 in the fourth. Westbrook chipped in with 27, 11, and 8. The two outscored the Heat by themselves in the second half. Jalen, when Eric Spoelstra and the Heat look at game tape of game one, what adjustments are they going to need to make for game two?
Excuse me, Chris Bosh. We need you in the starting lineup. They have to put him in the starting lineup. He's going to allow Dwayne Wade and LeBron James to have the driving lanes to the basket. We know he's not a powerful big that's going to pound the paint and get post-up offense, but he is going to create driving lanes, in particular for Dwayne Wade, who's gotten off to slow starts in the first half these last couple of series. Put Bosh in the game. You can't save him for another series. This is the NBA Finals. If he's healthy enough to go, put him in the starting lineup. He's an all-star. He's been a starter for the majority of his career. He has to be in the lineup. I think that's going to be the main adjustment.
He said in the Eastern Conference Finals it wouldn't be fair to play Bosh to play in big minutes. It's not fair to the rest of the team not to play Bosh throughout the rest of this series.